Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. So this is week 6. Welcome to week 6, first hour of English class. Sorry, it's my cat. Okay, now for we are gonna have 2 hours of reading. For the first hour and the second hour, we'll be doing reading skills, and the third hour we'll be doing listening. Now, for this first hour, we'll be doing correspondence. Okay, for example, for the curriculum specification, yeah, where students are required to know and understand, look at specific details and important information. Our understand that our lesson standard for this hour would be where read correspondence relating to one's interest and understand essential meaning, meaning the uh, what the letter means, and I read a personal email or posting even when some colloquial language is used. So this is the part where for email, for corresponding letters such as email and informal letters, it will be in your MUET paper 3 reading part 2. In part 2, this is a new syllabus, so you'll be reading about emails and informal letters in MUET paper reading part 2, as well as paper 4 writing. Question 1, you'll be writing an email, whether formal or informal. Now, next. So correspondence, what does it mean? It's just like communicating by exchanging letters, and emails are letters in the digital form, letters are letters, and then both come in the same basic format where you need to have the salutation, the message, and the closure. The salutation is hello, good morning, and so forth. Now, types of letters or emails. Now, for reading, for paper 3 reading, you have to expect that you have to prepare mentally that you will be reading regarding informal or formal letters. Informal letters are such as apology, a friendly letter, a congratulatory letter, an invitation letter. Formal is inquiry about something, business ventures, call for interview, or a letter of complaint. So yeah, later on, be prepared mentally that for writing paper 3, part 2, you'll be reading about formal or informal letters or emails. Now, for paper 4, writing, question 1, you will be writing about either informal or formal letter. It's either or, so be prepared mentally. And as well as what I meant by be preparing mentally is where you will be like having, no matter what kind of email that you need to read or write about, you already know the format and you're already prepared. Okay, again, this is an example of an email or formal, informal. Yeah, this is a formal letter of a letter. Well, there's a date there, and then it is aligned. It is aligned with the last information. It is aligned. Give me a minute. I'm distracted because my cat. Okay, it is aligned. And then you with the date, and then this is the topic and the letter. So we are going to learn in depth regarding informal letter and email in writing skills. As of now, this is kind of like what you would be expecting to read later for reading 3 part 2. So, this is the part where when you're writing regarding formal letter or even argumentative essays later, you have to use formal language. However, for colloquial language, for informal language, you can use colloquial language. So what is colloquial language? It is used in informal writing to create a conversational tone, meaning that, for example, if it's an informal letter to a friend, obviously you have a conversational tone. However, make sure that it is in the correct spelling. Include dialect words and slang, non-standard English. I'll give you samples after this, and it may be easily understood by certain groups of people, but might be unfamiliar to others. So it depends on what kind of a colloquial language that you use. Now, a sample from a blog. So later on, as you can see, when you go through these words, mostly are conversational. This is a blog, so obviously it is a conversational tone. So colloquial language is the usage of the word chill. I wouldn't want my kids to get glued to their gadgets. Yes, kids is not a formal word. Kids is not to be used in your argumentative essay. Now, most of you, for the for practice 1 introductory paragraph, you use the word kids in your introductory paragraph rather than the formal term, which is children. So, yep, for argumentative essay, do not use the terms kids, but use the formal term children. And then clean the, as you can see, this is a conversational language. Can you read a while? And another sample, cleaning the house with kids around is like brushing your teeth while eating biscuits. So obviously this phrase is not a formal language. And yep, you heard me, a new switch cover, yep, is a colloquial language because these are all conversational tone. Okay, you can read it for a while. Clear? Yeah. Now, so if you're given this, I'll be giving you a live worksheet on identifying colloquial language in these 3 posts. So this, if you are given this kind of a post, are you able to identify the colloquial language used? So later on, identify. So, yeah, I know some of you may be having like wide-eyed now. Ya Allah, banyaknya. No, it's just like these are just short text. Short text for you to read as well as simple questions, 6 questions at least for you to answer, and I'll show you later. It's all in Wakelet, so no worries there. Now, again, reading strategies that is involved in wet reading paper part 2, which means correspondence, like reading about email or informal letter. You need to have the skill of reading for main ideas and supporting details. You need to have the inferencing skill, which is making educated guess, identifying details and examples to support an argument when you when it is being presented, when information is being presented, you need to identify the details and examples, and then predicting the outcomes of the letter, and obviously identifying the writer's purpose and attitude of writing the email or letter later on. Okay, so basically that's it for the video recording lessons. However, now I would like to guide you to how to do our practices or lessons today.